So Angel Reese came out today and said it is disrespectful that the Dream have no All-Star starters. On a day where the Dream are on a slide. They've lost 3 straight, including one to the Seattle Storm, who are in last place, or who will be in last place after, well, I'll probably speak too soon. The Dallas Wings are down 9 points in the fourth quarter against Connecticut Sun. They'll probably go and win this game, but either way, it is what it is. They're facing the Mystics without Sonia Citron. It's supposed to be a formality. Game over, easy win, get them back on track. They're up 10 points early. It's easy. The Mystics are not great. Alicia Flores is playing point guard for most of the game. They end the game with Cass Prosper on the floor and Cody McMahon. This is a bad Mystics squad right here. And they lose. They lose. Angel Reese, in fairness, she made a very nice... She kind of traveled before she moved, but she did this kind of like moonwalk, spin, backwards, offhand layup thingy-majig that went in. But she bricked 2 free throws down the stretch. They're down 2 points, and thankfully Naz Hillman got an offensive rebound. They scored a bucket off it. But down the stretch, she bricked 2 free throws. Really bad game for Angel Reese. Really, really bad game. Timely offensive foul that Alicia Flores took on her as well. But I'm gonna be honest, this was just a weird game. I'm guessing Sika Kone started because Bree Jones is getting close to coming back, and they're just getting Naz Hillman used to playing on the bench again. But yeah, look, this was a game where you should have won. Like, I'm sorry, they made Shakira Austin. Shakira Austin was out here shooting freaking step-back threes. Like, Angel made Shakira Austin look like a superstar. They made Alicia Flores look like one of the best point guards in the league. Some of the shit Alicia Flores was doing running... Alicia Flores just took over the fourth quarter. She just literally took over the fourth. Plus 16. One of the weaker backup point guards in the league is plus 16 and takes over a fourth quarter against you. While better than Caitlin Clark, Jordan Canada comes up with 10 points... She does have a good assist to turnover ratio, I guess. But better than Caitlin Clark, Jordan Canada here with that. It was a weird game. It was a really, really weird game. And I'm not that... Like, the Dream are out as contenders. For me, the Dream are in the fever category. As in, there are the real contenders, which are the Liberty, the Lynx, the Aces, and... Then there's another category, which is the Valks, who are in a category by themselves. I have the Valks in a category completely by themselves. And then after that, we have got the Dream, the Wings, and the Fever. They are my 3, like, fun regular season teams. And, you know, occasionally they might be dangerous. They can beat anyone on their day and they can lose to anyone on their day. Those 3 teams are in that category for me, where I'm like, I do not trust you guys as teams one bit in the playoffs. One of yous, by process of elimination, one of those 3 teams is going to win a round. But none of these teams are going to be good in the playoffs. None of them are built for the playoffs. And look, the Aces are very close to that tier 2. There is no 2025 Lynx. There's just not. There's no 2023. Fuck it. There's no 2024 Aces in the league this year. There's no 2024 Liberty. There's no 2024 Connecticut Sun. Those 3 teams, any of those 3 teams would win the title this year. Any of those 3 teams would win the title this year. Like, straight up. Any of them would win. I gotta be real here. It's one of those things now where you've got a team that's just not great. And people are like, oh yeah, you know, it's disrespectful. It is disrespectful to not have any all-star starters. First of all, Ryan Howard got put in the wrong category. And again, the fans did not, and I repeat, did not, they didn't vote her above Sophie Cunningham or Lexi Hull. That's on them. If they voted, if she's an all-star starter, if she is voted ahead of Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull. That being said, like, I don't not rate Ryan Howard. I just don't know how much Ryan, like you're not going to win the playoffs with Ryan Howard as your best player because she's too inconsistent. Alicia Gray is fine. She's the same player as she was when she was barely making all-star teams in 23 and 24. Except now, she does it on higher volume. She has a green light. She's the same player. Like, I can't say this enough. They lost to a lineup of Cass Prosper, Alicia Flores, Kiki, obviously, Shakira Austin, and Cody McMahon. That's a terrible lineup. That is a terrible lineup. And look, I'm just putting it out there. This Atlanta Dream team, people are like, oh, when they get Bree Jones back, what difference does that make? It just means Angel Reese and Bree Jones are getting in each other's way. Like, I don't know how much that works. Like, I really don't know how much the two of them playing together works long term. Like, it is genuinely, like, I don't know. Like, this team is good. Don't get it twisted. They're good. But they're not that good. They're not that good. Like, they are a basketball team and they're like a good playoff team. But they're Fever level. I get it. They went 2-1 against Fever during the regular season. Cool. You still lost to the Indiana. You still only put up 70 points in a game against the Indiana Fever. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Putting up 70 points against the Fever, there is something seriously wrong with that. And my statement about, Seattle being last place does not look good. It looks like the Dallas Wings are going to come back again. And again, the Dallas Wings just keep digging double-digit deficits and coming back. Like, no team that does that ever wins. Like, so many times, there's so many teams you've seen in history that are comeback kings. They will never win the playoffs. Because in the playoffs, teams game manage better and you're not coming back down 15 points. But, look, the Atlanta Dream are in the they take you seriously until you give me a reason to take you seriously category. And no, I mean this. It is not disrespectful that none of them were starting. Should at least one Atlanta Dream player have started? Sure. Should Ryan Howard have started that game over or start a game over Kelsey Mitchell? Sure. Should Ryan Howard start over Caitlin Clark? I don't think so, but you just never know. You just never know. Like, it is one of those things now where always, like, if you say anything positive about Caitlin Clark, people are going to attack you. But the Atlanta Dream, like, Angel's good. Angel's an all-star. She's an all-star. If she's the third best player in your team, you're a pretty good team. The problem is that, again, in a lot of scenarios, Angel Reese is having to be your second best player. She's having to be your second best player. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this team. I'm all out on this team as championship contenders. I think they're good. I don't think they're bad. I think if they didn't have Angel Reese, they'd be definitely in a much worse spot. And like, if people are like, oh, Angel Reese saved the Atlanta Dream, they're worse than last year. And they're saying, oh, but she saved the Atlanta Dream because, if she didn't come, then with Bree Jones being injured, they'd be fucked. Well, I was like, okay, are we saying then Angel Reese is worse than Bree Jones? Because I don't believe that. I think Bree Jones is better, or I think Angel Reese is better than Bree Jones. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. See you guys.